Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm honored to serve as the principal of Silver Valley High School. Thank you for joining us to celebrate in this virtual commencement ceremony for the Silver Valley High School graduating class of 2020. We are grateful to the families and friends of our graduates for attending this special event, and thankful for the years of care and support you have provided for these students. I would like to say welcome to some of our honored guests. First, members of the Silver Valley Unified School District Board of Trustees, President Karen Gray, Vice President Mark Staggs, Clerk Heather Reed, Member Brian Boatwright, Member Lynn McKee. Our commencement speaker, Garrison Commander Colonel Jeanette A. Martin. From our district office, Superintendent Jesse Nahata, Assistant Superintendent Mark Lacey, and Assistant Superintendent Jeff Yushkovich. I'd like to say a special thank you to Mr. Meyer, our Assistant Principal, and Natalie Solace, our counselor, for taking the lead in ensuring we have a successful virtual graduation. Thank you to our Silver Valley High School teachers and staff for all you've done to adjust to one of the most difficult times educators, students, and their families have ever faced. You have all continued to focus on preparing these 2020 graduates to be ready for their next steps, whether that be college, career, or military service. Thank you for the positive impact you have had in the lives of our students. Seniors, I'm truly thankful to have had the opportunity to work with you as students, but even more so as people. I have missed you and the sound of your voices as you talk with your friends each morning. Happy to see each other, to see your relationships budding from just talking to holding hands and walking arm in arm. For Julius and I to have to shout out, 2 more minutes. I miss being able to help you with your issues that arise and to be able to give you a water bottle when you're thirsty, to see your surprise as if you didn't know I care. We all care. If you had been able to see the faces of our teachers the first time we did Google Hangout, the tension in their eyes and the strain in their voices, you would know it had nothing to do with a new way of doing something. It had to do with their concern for you as people and your learning to prepare you for your future selves. As I know you are keenly aware, the adversity of the situation created through no choice of your own has tested your ability to persevere and to overcome, and you have done so. Most of you even got to sleep in for nearly a quarter of your senior year. Our school vision is, we will become a community which works together to maximize our graduates' post-high school choices. Mrs. Eastless has shared with us that each and every one of you has made a choice. You all have a vision for what you want to do and who you want to be, whether it be to go on to Harvard, a UC school, Barstow College, the Army, Air Force, Marines, Navy, trade school, or work. All of you have something positive to offer our society and the world in which we live. You have pride. Whether you were a Trojan for just a few months or for all 4 years, I'm sure you have positive memories that you will never forget. Although we know those of you who wanted to but couldn't attend prom at Silver Lakes or grad night at Disneyland or finish your final season of baseball, softball, or track, or even attend a live graduation, have hurt too. I ask you to focus with 2020 vision on the positive memories of your high school experience and use those memories to carry you forward into your new, not normal, but extraordinary self you have become and will yet become. C.S. Lewis said, "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." Remember, let the choices you make today be choices you can live with tomorrow. Choose to change, always for the better, seeking the best for yourselves and others, and you'll be fine. Silver Valley High School Class of 2020, on behalf of the staff of Silver Valley High School, it has been an honor to have been a part in helping you to become who you will choose to be. We believe in you, we care about you, and we always be here for you. Once again, congratulations, Class of 2020.
Good evening and welcome to our 2020 virtual graduation. I'd like to start out by welcoming our awesome Silver Valley High School staff, our distinguished guests, our Silver Valley High School community, the Silver Valley High School Class of 2020, and to all of your family and friends. My name is Mike Meyer, and I am the Assistant Principal at Silver Valley High School. I am honored to share a few thoughts with each of you tonight. I am saddened by how our school year ended due to the COVID-19 pandemic. While we all mourn with you over the loss of senior activities such as prom, grad night, spring concert performances, and spring sports seasons, I am encouraged by how you as a collective group have taken on this new challenge and have continued to prove how great each and every one of you are. To say we as a staff of Silver Valley High School feel bad for all of your missed opportunities would be an understatement. I would like to start off by thanking all of the Silver Valley High School staff and acknowledge all of the time and effort they have put into preparing you for what lies ahead in your future. Next, I'd like to thank Mr. Sullivan for his leadership of Silver Valley High School, his dedication to making Silver Valley High School a great school, and the passion he has for each of our students and staff members. Thank you to Mrs. Solace, our counselor, for all of your efforts to ensure all 70 of our graduates have met the requirements to be here tonight. As we navigate this unprecedented time in education, all of our students at Silver Valley High School continue to be our motivation to serve all of you to the best of our ability. I understand that this virtual graduation does not replace the event you have all worked towards and envisioned over the last 13 years. I look forward to celebrating with you in person when the time comes that is safe for us to join together again. Whether you are enrolled at Silver Valley Unified School District since you were in kindergarten, or you just joined us during your senior year, you have each provided us with the joy we envisioned and hoped for when we entered the field of education. I have seen all of you grow from the time you entered Silver Valley High School into individuals who are ready to face your next challenges that lie ahead. Whether you are attending college or trade school, joining the military, or entering the workforce, I believe in each of you. You are what makes Silver Valley High School great. The best-selling author John Gordon said, "Dear graduate, this virus may have stolen your senior year and graduation, but it cannot and will not steal your future. Stay positive, work hard, look for opportunities. What you believe will determine what you create." The accomplishments your class has achieved academically and athletically are truly remarkable. I can say I am truly blessed to have been able to coach, mentor, and teach all of you. To those of you that I have coached, cheered for, supported you at your events, or counseled you in my office, I say thank you. You are the reason Silver Valley is a great place. I am honored to be your assistant principal, and I am excited to follow you on your journeys ahead. I miss each of you. Thanks for being a great group of kids to work with. Congratulations, Silver Valley High School, Class of 2020.
Please join me now in welcoming Sedona Trafic in giving the Salutatorian address.
Ladies, gentlemen, parents, friends, and faculty, good evening. I hope you are all staying healthy and safe in your homes tonight as we celebrate the graduation of Silver Valley High School's class of 2020. Before I start, I would like to give a special thank you to my parents who have helped guide me here today. I am honored to have been given the opportunity to represent my class as this year's salutatorian. It is my responsibility to welcome you all, so thank you for taking the time to celebrate our accomplishments. 4 years ago, whether it was here at Silver Valley or somewhere else around the world, we were all freshmen. That is the beauty of our school. I have had the privilege of meeting individuals who have experienced so much and have lived in different countries and have been exposed to different cultures. We may not have started this journey together, but I am so thankful that we are ending it together tonight. 4 years ago, we were so eager to get here where we are tonight. Well, not exactly where we are tonight, but you know what I mean. If you were to ask 5, 13, and even 17-year-old me, I would have never anticipated a global pandemic to ultimately shut down the world just a few months before our high school graduation. As heartbroken as I am, and as disappointed as all of you must be, we are proud of what we have accomplished together. We are not the class that didn't graduate. We are the class that didn't get to say goodbye. The ones who got the best high school memories taken away. We are the class that, well, ultimately got the short end of the stick. But that is not how class of 2020 will be remembered. We will be known as the class who had the most amazing teachers that went above and beyond to help us in and out of the classroom. We are the class that made everyone on campus laugh, and we made it through those stress-filled days together. As difficult and crazy as we all were at times, I know you will miss having us in your classrooms, because the class of 2020 is a class I am proud to be a part of. I am truly proud to be a part of this group of students. I am blessed that I got the opportunity to meet and become friends with you all. I am so appreciative of the teachers and staff here at Silver Valley. If it were not for each and every one of you, I would be nowhere near the person I am today. I wish I could thank each of you individually, but I would be taking up too much of your time, and they might even start playing that music over me, like in award shows. So instead, I will thank all the teachers I have had throughout my high school experience and those who have positively impacted who I am right now and who I will become. Thank you again. Together we are saying goodbye to the past 12 years of learning and cheers to the beginning of our lives as young adults. Here is a quote from Steve Jobs. Never be discouraged, never look back, and when you fall, fall forward. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sedona. I would like to welcome our valedictorian, Jacob Hunter, to give the valedictorian address.
We made it. After 4 years of dedication and effort, we've arrived at the end of our high school experience. Probably. This is a pre-recorded speech, but barring disaster, you made it massive and all. I'm sure this isn't the end any of us envisioned. I always thought that the end of the school year would bring yearbook signings, celebrations, and some bittersweet goodbyes. Probably followed by my family packing up the house and batting for everyone as quickly as possible. None of this actually happened. My yearbook will be forever blank, and due to an inconvenient stop-moving order, I'm stuck here just a little while longer. This is also the only goodbye I am going to be able to give. The unfortunate situation we are in has taken away from our high school experiences, but has also given us new opportunities. A prime example is my opportunity to record the speech many, many times. Both the school closures and the COVID-19 pandemic have done more than familiarize us with the convenience of technology. They have given us challenges and trials to work through, as well as made us all aware of what we take for granted. Things like conversations, a room full of people, having less than 6 feet between you and the next person, and of course, toilet paper. I'll never be able to watch a Charmin commercial the same way again. After this, I'm sure we're all ready for things to return back to normal, if they return back to normal. Throughout the pandemic, I'm sure many of you have heard the idea of a new normal, that things can't return to the way they were before. This is a scary thought, kind of like the old normal. It wasn't perfect, but it was better than social distancing, and it looks better than the new normal we're heading to now. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can make a new normal better than what life used to be. This is an opportunity for us to change our lives and the world around us forever, and it doesn't just have to involve increased hand washing. It probably should, but I'll leave that up to individual discretion. A better normal tomorrow can start with changes in each of our lives. Take what was good from yesterday and today and put it in tomorrow. Spend more time with your family, even after you can leave your home. Don't be afraid to go outside. I have seen more people outside to exercise, spend time with their family, or just get out of the house since the pandemic began than ever before. This doesn't need to stop after restrictions are loosened. Just remember, not all of the world's wonders are made out of concrete and glass. These are the ideas that need to be taken from quarantine into our new normal, but what needs to be carried over from our old normal. First off, the ability to travel and interact with groups. If after the pandemic these rights are taken away by legislation or social constraints, we will never get them back. Second, a feeling of control over our lives. I like to be able to make decisions other than what I wear in the morning and when I'm going to do my homework. Decision making and controlling your own life is an important part for each of us, and it needs to continue to be. Let us prepare for tomorrow by protecting what was best from today and yesterday. This will all end, and if we want to be, we can be better for it. Just keep swimming. Now it is time for the thank yous. If you don't feel like you need to watch this section of the speech, feel free to pop some popcorn. My first thank you goes to my parents and family for always providing the support I needed. My mom told me I had to thank her, but there was no way I could have forgotten that. My second thank you is to all the teachers who helped me get through my 3 years of high school. Special thanks to Miss Luna for enduring the torture of having me in English first and second period this year. I'm sure this is how you wanted to start the day. I'd like to thank the soccer cross-country team, for including the coaches and managers, for a great couple seasons. Thank you to all of the people who call me a friend, and to all the people who can't wait to see me go. These groups do overlap. I apologize to any of those in the class of 2021 who may be watching for having to leave your ranks, but I had to join the superior class. Congratulations, class of 2020. I hope to see you again in a better tomorrow.
Thank you, Jacob.
Hello, I bring you greetings from the Garrison Command Team at the National Training Center in Fort Irwin on this exciting day. Thank you to the Silver Valley Unified School District Superintendent, Mr. Jesse Nahara, the principal of the Silver Valley High, Mr. Michael Sullivan, the principal for the Alternative Education Center, Mr. Michael Cox, and the host of administrators, faculty, teachers, family members, and of course, the students who made this day possible. Usually I'll say that I keep this short because I know graduates want to travel off to their graduation celebrations across Southern California. But since everyone's watching from the comfort of their home or couch, I guess I can go as long as I like. No, I won't do that, but in all seriousness, I know this school year didn't go anything like you or anyone could imagine. But during this pandemic, you're doing your part just by doing exactly what I just mentioned. You're staying home. Graduation night, prom night, senior trips, sporting events, and a traditional graduation are just a few memories you feel you may be missing out on. Just know that you have so many more memories to make in your lifetime, and you've already made so many to cherish. For instance, this year the girls' soccer team made it to the Cif Playoffs for the first time in the school's history. Your classmates, Matthew and Alexis, also advanced to the cross-country finals. Many of you remember the fun times you've had at events and on the football and basketball teams, cheerleading squad, band, in the Spanish club, art club. Shout out to the mathletes, the softball team, soccer team, auto club, book club, and Travelers Club. But those memories from the last few years of school will stick with you forever. Don't overlook or take those moments for granted. Treasure the people that you spent your time with in high school, and for some throughout grade school until now. Right now, students and parents are appreciating teachers, probably more than ever. Wherever you're watching from, I'd like you to give teachers a huge round of applause right now. You'll remember teachers like Miss Beverly Garcia, who's said to have always pushed her special education students to be their very best, while still providing emotional love and support. And what about music teacher Mr. Backlund, who is also the ASB advisor, whom you see at all sporting events? You are graduating from a school district in the largest county in America, and from a district that is ranked among the top 10% when it comes to the best education relative to funding. This class of 2020 has students who will be attending schools across the world, from Georgia Southern University to Harvard and everywhere in between. You also have those who will be attending a 2-year or trade school, those of you enlisting into the United States military, and a handful who are walking right into the workforce. No matter your next path, it's okay to admit that you may be a little intimidated by what the next steps may be. You've been under your parents' wings for 18 or so years of your life. Now you're free. But with freedom comes responsibility. As you venture out into the world, let's not forget to show your appreciation for your parents, grandparents, guardians, coaches, mentors, relatives, everyone else who got you to this point. Let's give them a thunderous round of applause. Hugs, kisses, high fives, maybe a cartwheel. However you like to honor them, because we all know they deserve it. Now, I just mentioned mentor, and I'm going to end my address with 5 lifelong nuggets that will keep you successful as you go through this unpredictable world today and in the distant future. You didn't get to where you are on your own. Remember who helped you and where you'd be without them. Once you've so-called made it, don't forget to do the same and reach back and help someone else as a mentor. Muhammad Ali once said, "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." Secondly, overcoming obstacles. Some of the happiest people in life are the ones that have been through the most. That is because they are truly thankful for what they have. I'm aware that throughout your high school years and life in general, some of you have faced challenges that have knocked you down. But you didn't stay down for the count, which is why you're here today. You got up, and as you continued through life, know that you're going to have to take more hits. But I will tell you, don't let difficult times restrain your ambition. Let it drive and fuel you. My third point is failure. Raise your hand if you've ever failed at something. When I'm asked how I've overcome failure, I tell people that I've never failed, but there have been times I found myself disappointed due to my inability to achieve a set goal that I may have established for myself. Failure has never been an option. I don't believe in it, and neither did the famed Thomas Edison. Some say he failed more than 1,000 times. before creating what we know today as the light bulb. His response to that was, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So I tell you today, use those times that some have called failure or consider failure. Use them as opportunities. Goal setting. Never stop learning and setting goals. Just because you leave high school or college doesn't mean your education stops there. Continue to gain valuable skills, challenge yourself, and strive for more, but make sure your goals are specific, measurable, and attainable. For instance, I'm confident that one of you graduates or more watching today will invent the next big thing. Challenge yourself to think bigger every day. Lastly, I leave you with 2 Army values that every soldier is expected to uphold. But I bet for most, your mothers and your fathers taught them to you first as life values. They are integrity and respect. Integrity is doing what's right even when no one is looking. Integrity molds your character, which makes you who you are as an individual. When you have integrity, you personify respect, and with respect comes pride. The same pride that emulates as you consider your school's mission and vision. Because you are prepared, respectful, you have integrity, you are dependable, and you are engaged. Congratulations, Cif Valley Trojans, the Alternative Education Scorpions, and a special congrats to our graduating seniors who called Fort Irwin their home. Wishing you all the best, good luck, and Godspeed. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Tiffany Adams. Jorge Ambriz. Belinda Rose Ann.
I want to thank the Lord for my salvation. Thank you to my parents and my brothers for being my support system. To my grandparents, thank you for your prayers. To my uncles, aunties, and cousins, thank you for your love and support.
Troy Bakis.
Hey, this is Troy Bakes. I'm thankful for my family, my girlfriend, and just the school.
Jacob Berry. Cecilio Camarena. Angelina Castro.
Thank you, Cif Valley staff, and I am grateful for my Nana and my mother for helping me get where I am now.
Samson Charlie. Logan Daimler. Harpreet Dayal. Matthew Fitch.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, all my family and friends that have helped me along my journey through high school. I'll see you guys at Harvard.
Eileen Gallinger.
I just want to say thank you for everyone who has helped me this year.
Rosemarie Gomez Perez. Nathaniel Grant.
I want to thank my family, all the staff members. Most importantly, I want to thank Coach Cottrell and Coach Myers for sticking with me all my 4 years. Also, I want to thank Bowman for trying to coach baseball, man. We had a good run.
Ayanna Gray. Lillian Greenslate. Elena Grubb.
Thank you so much to Mr. Lee, Miss Brooks, and Miss Luna for helping me get here. Thank you for my family also for helping me get here. Thank you very much.
Aaron Guerrero Petty.
Thank you to all my friends and the Silver Valley staff, and thank you to my family. I love you guys.
Keely Hayner. Kaya Ham.
Hello, my name is Kaya Ham, and I want to say thank you again for one of the greatest high school experiences. I'll be attending NSU in Louisiana.
Javon Hargraves. Shasta Hernandez Borges. Edward Hingula. Jacob Hunter. Destiny Jacobs Mondragon.
It's Destiny. I just wanted to thank all my teachers and my family and friends who supported me throughout these years. I can't wait for what the future holds. Thank you.
Sedona Jarakovic.
Hi everyone, I want to thank everyone for coming out today to support us, class of 2020, and I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my whole family for always being there for me.
Elise Jenkins. Sabrina Jensen. Baron Karchner.
My name's Baron Karchner from Silver Valley High School. I'm a graduating senior. I want to say thank you to my friends and my family and all my teachers, especially Mr. Lee.
Nathaniel Lake. Rihanna Long.
Alexa Lopez.
Hi, I just wanted to thank my mom, my stepdad who has been there for me, my grandparents, and my dad, Paulino. I'm excited for what's ahead of us.
April Lopez. Liam Myrle. Briasia McGlory. Zaylin McIntosh. Joshua Manicki.
Omero Julian Nahara.
Thank you for putting up with me for the past couple of months. I know I could be a nuisance, but thanks for making this a good year.
Ryan Cadence Nelson.
Thank you guys, and I love you all, and I made it.
Erica Nutter. Damian Ortega. Armano Palesso. Joseph Payne.
I'm Joseph Payne, and I would like to thank friends and family for making high school a great experience.
Elizabeth Poff.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Poff, and I would like to thank my family, my friends, my teachers, and especially my mom and dad for helping me get to this point.
Tanis Polonius. Laura Racy. Rachel Racy.
Hi, my name is Rachel Racy, and I would like to thank my family, friends, and the staff at Silver Valley for helping me get here today.
Kayla Rourke. Alfredo Rodriguez. Carlos Rodriguez. Nicholas Rojas. Natalie Solace.
Hi everyone, my name is Natalie Solace. I just want to thank everyone who supported me these past 4 years. Thank you.
Caleb Seal. Jonathan Sims. Allie Smith. Madison Spalte Vargas. James Sullivan. Jeffrey Talbot. Akina Marie Tedpahogo.
Thank you to all the staff and teachers that I met. Thank you to my coaches. And again, special thanks to my family and my boyfriend. Love you guys.
LaRoyce Timms. Zion Tanay.
Hello, my name is Zion Tinai, and I would like to thank my family and friends for everything. My future plan is to become a doctor in physical therapy.
Alexis Sethlekai Wayako.
I would like to give a special thanks to all my friends and family who have supported me through these 4 years of high school, and to my teachers and coaches. Thank you guys so much.
Cheryl Vasquez. Lawrence Vintus.
Thank you everybody for your support.
Michael Washington. Virginia Watkins. Austin Weston.
I would like to thank my mother for pushing me through my school. I would like to thank my sister for always being there for me. I would like to thank Mr. Lee, Miss Luna, and Mr. Cottrell.
Jordan Wong.
Thank you, family, friends, and Silver Valley staff.
Madison Yates. Emiliano Zapata.
Mr. Nahara, Board of Trustees, it is my privilege to certify that these students we are presenting to you virtually have successfully met the graduation requirements set forth by the State of California and the Governing Board of the Silver Valley Unified School District. Each student before you has earned a minimum of 230 credits in specified and required coursework. May I present to you the graduating class of 2020.
Silver Valley High School, class of 2020. Let me take a moment to congratulate you on this great accomplishment. I know the year didn't end the way we all planned, and that's regrettable. I look forward to the day to be able to celebrate this great accomplishment with you in person. Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Meyer, on behalf of the Board of Education, I accept your graduates. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you everyone for being here virtually to support our seniors. Without further ado, may I present to you the Silver Valley High School class of 2020.